Well, hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day out there today. Yes, I am back. I am live at 5 here. Hey, hey, let's get the song going. Hey, and I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Come on inside of the room. It's been a minute, but I've been on vacation and y'all knew about it. We did the 12 days of Christmas, Christmas in July. We did all the things. We kept it hot and heavy still here on the Facebook page inside of the private groups, definitely in communication. If you reached out, I said hi, I talked to you, I did all the things. Thank you again so much for the birthday celebrations, the shout outs, all the things. I had an amazing month of July. Hey, LaShawn, how you doing, sissy? Welcome inside of the room. Look, it may take a minute for you guys to come in. I know it's been like a month off for everybody. But like I said, I kept it popping on the channel. So hopefully you were able to get your nuggets. You remembered some of the things that we talked about over the 12 days of Christmas. Hopefully you have been revived, right? To actually get into motion about the things that you had talked about when the new year came in. So put in the chat, slippery slope, hashtag slippery slope, hashtag slippery slope. Okay, so look, I know sometimes if you're anything like me, when there's some form of break or lag in your natural habits, sometimes you get on a slippery slope. And what I want you to do is to not go down the slippery slope. Why? Because a slippery slope is moving in a direction that could potentially become with some results that's unacceptable, that's disastrous, or is something that you haven't planned for. And in order for you to be prepared for what is to come, I got to get you back into your great routines, your great habits. So I know being away probably done mess some of y'all up. And I get it because y'all be looking for the coach to come and keep y'all in alignment with what it is that you're doing. But I'm here to tell you that it's a lot of things you have to keep in order for you to be successful in the things that you want to do for the rest of the year. So we got 5 months. It ain't too late. Say it's not too late. Put it in the chat. It's not too late. Put it in the chat. It's not too late. You still have time, and I'm going to help you get back in alignment. So play for keeps. Put in the chat. Play for keeps. Play for keeps. So here are some things that you need to keep. Number one is whatever goals that you set or things that you wanted to do when the new year came in, right? We're already again in August. This year is moving definitely fast in my eyes. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like it's going fast. Taking that break was necessary, but it also allowed me to get on a slope, right? Where I haven't been going live as much. Because remember, I talked to you guys about every time I stay away for a little while, it is kind of taxing to get back in the swing of things. Now, don't get me wrong. I have been doing lives in other places, so I've still been in front of a camera, but to actually come up and show up in a certain way to keep you moved, touched, and inspired to take the necessary actions in your life, it does take something. It takes having a particular mindset. Put in the chat, keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on it. That's number one. So whatever it is that you said that you wanted to do, whether it was in your career, relationships, maybe in business, maybe a new venture, maybe you was thinking about, I need you to keep your mind on it. Put it in the chat. Keep your mind on it. Because the things that you think about, you bring about. So if you haven't been thinking about a thing, I'm sure you haven't been doing a thing, right? And in order for you to be able to do a thing, you have to have some form, some process, some strategy in order to get there. And if you ain't been doing it since I've been gone, if the whole month of July, I'm gonna need you to keep your mind on it. Put it in the chat. Keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on it. Okay. Number two, we playing for keeps. Remember, we playing for keeps. We playing for keeps. The second thing that I need you to do is to keep your eyes on it. Put it in the chat. Keep your eyes on it. See, and when I talk about eyes, it's not just the natural eye, it's also your spiritual eye. It's also your internal eye, because everything that you want to obtain and to have within your present or maybe even your future, you have to see it now, right? You know how we always hear that in order for you to be able to receive it, you got to conceive it, you got to be able to see it, you got to believe that it's going to happen, you got to be able to see it first before you can place your feet on it, right? And we read so many different scriptures, we hear it in so many different ways. You have to see it first in your mind's eye before you can actually materialize it or manifest it. So I need you to keep your eyes on it, because whatever those goals were, whatever dreams you have, whatever things that you want to obtain, is not too late. It's not too late. You still got time. It's only August. We got 5 strong months to make this happen. And I'm going to give you an opportunity for us to do it together. Okay. All right. So listen. We playing for keeps. We playing for keeps. So we got to keep our mind on it. We got to keep our eyes on it. And then the last thing is we got to keep our hands in it. Keep your hands in it. Keep your hands in it. So here, let me tell you about this. Sometimes when we have dreams, aspirations, goals, we bring people on our teams and our circles and our community to help us with the things that we want to see happen for ourselves. But here's one thing that I have to tell you, and I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, and I don't want to discourage you from bringing people along or asking people to assist you, because you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You will need help, but you want to make sure that you're choosing the right people to help you. So don't ever take your hands off the wheel of your dreams, your aspirations, and your goal and turn them over to someone else. Now, I know that that's what some people like, right? They like to be in control of other people's affairs, but haven't you heard so many horror stories where there's been artists, actors, professional basketball players that have allowed their accountant to be the person to have their hands in everything? Keep your hands in it, right? Get their hands inside their money. And then all of a sudden they broke and filing bankrupt and don't know what's going on. Why? Because they took their hands out of it. And what I'm telling you is keep your hands in it. Put it in the chat. Keep your hands in it. Because when you are involved in whatever it is that you're working on, number one, it's a personal sweat, blood, and tears that's going into there, right? And it gives you a different appreciation for what it is that you are producing. The next thing is that you'll always know what's going on. Because you mess around here and put your baby inside of somebody else's hand and think they're going to nurture it and take care of it and feed them and change the diaper and all that stuff, you're going to be sadly mistaken. Your baby going to come out with a rash, a diaper rash, or something else if the baby even maintains life, right? So it's the same thing about your goals and your aspirations. Do not take your hands out of it. Keep your hands in it. Okay, so quick recap. It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope to actually get out of your natural habits. And this week, we're going to get you back in the swing of things, of your habits, get you back into your routines, get you back with your accountability partners. We're going to have the Queenpreneurs reunion. It's going to be cost effective, but you're going to have to put skin in the game in order for us to get inside of this room to work on the things that you probably have let slip out your hands. The slippery slope. Yep, it's the slippery slope. And I want to get you back in alignment in order for you to reach these goals and have a strong end of the year, because I'm going hard, and we're going to talk about what going hard means in reference to the definition that I have for it. But for the last 5 months, y'all going to get tired of seeing me. Y'all going to get sick of me. I'm going to be everywhere and inside of everywhere. And then also too, look, you guys write this down. November the 3rd through the 7th, I'm going to be in Jamaica, and I want you guys to come with me. So you guys want to take a vacation, have some form of self-development, of releasing, of replenishing. I'm going to give you an opportunity to join me and a couple of other thought leaders in Jamaica, November the 3rd through the 7th. So write it down. Information is coming. I will be posting it. If you are one of my friends already on my personal page, you've already seen a couple of posts about it, but I want you to write it down just in case you're interested, you want additional information. Definitely let me know. Just put info inside the chat. Even if you're watching the replay, put info inside the chat so I can make sure that I personally get you the information to join me in Montego Bay, Jamaica, November the 3rd through the 7th. But look, we got so many amazing things coming up. We got a meet and greet in the Southside Everywhere community. We got a day of silence coming up on August the 28th. Write that down. We got so many things. We got the Queenpreneurs reunion coming up. I want to say I already have a date for that as well. So I'll put all that information out. Be looking for it. But right now, I just got to get you back into the swing of things, right? Because you may be on that slippery slope, and I'm here to pull you out. Your coach is here to pull you out, right? But in order for you to get to where you need to be, you got to keep it on your mind. Keep your eyes on it and keep your hands in it. Always looking forward to serving you. I will see you guys on Wednesday, because Wednesday, I'm going to be what? I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5.